If I decide that I've been in that boat.
Okay, get out the boat. Get back on this boat.
No, I had a job.
And you quit.
And no, I didn't. I resigned.
That's quitting.
It's not quitting. Quitting is I can't do the job. Resigning is I give my job back to you. I don't want it no more. No, that's the difference. I have no problem with somebody quitting the job.
So, because it was killing you.
It's
So
killing
why
me.
did you apply to the same job again?
Let's begin now.
Got my first job at Comcast. Mm-hmm. You was charging me $300 a month. Okay, what were you doing with that $300?
You got some daggone trust issues.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. I'm going to tell you something. You can't.
Y'all was in there shopping together.
Do not get married.
Y'all was in there shopping together.
Do not get married.
Well, I'm Mike. This is my beautiful mom, Linda.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome back to another episode of the Mike and His Mom Show. I am your host, Mike Banks. This is my mom, my beautiful mom in the middle, and my sister, Shannon to the far left.
I'm just confused about the host part, but okay. How y'all doing?
Happy Saturday. It's raining, but it's still a happy.
I know it wasn't supposed to be raining though.
It was.
Oh. I think I'll be looking at the wrong state. I do. I really do. Mm-hmm.
So off camera, we got a lot to cover today, a lot of ground. So we're not going to spend a lot of time on each topic. Mm-hmm. We're going to hit and run. Mm-hmm. No pun intended.
Why?
So we were talking about off camera, being in the mix. This has been a constant conversation in Studio 54.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you.
I like that.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And we were talking about day parties, and Mother was just so confused at what a day party was, and then Shannon tried to explain it.
I wasn't confused. I asked you what's a day party.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Shannon tried to explain it, but she was
I didn't try to explain.
She explained it.
I explained it.
Okay, what did you say for the audience?
I said that a day party is a party where you hear pop it, pop it, pop
That's
it,
not
pop
true.
it, pop it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon,
That's not
possibly
true.
on a Sunday.
So what's a day party?
Now, unless they refined day parties, when I went to a day party, that's exactly how it was. It was many years ago.
So,
And
a day party consists of what?
it was a party. Well, this is what. Wait. Let's slow walk the dog here.
Mm-hmm.
Parties aren't what they used to be.
Okay, that's good.
Clubs
to know.
aren't what they used to be.
Okay, enlighten me.
Meaning,
people aren't getting shot anymore.
no, it's not as,
Ratchet.
I was about to say social, but it's not as fun the way it used to be. Meaning, everybody is just who they with, or everybody is with who they came with.
Oh, so it's very uptight. It's very cliquey.
Right. Meaning, like, okay, you got a section here,
right,
a section there.
You can't sit with us.
Right. You with your people. Guys and girls don't even dance together anymore.
What y'all
Like,
got on social media and everything is
changed.
post up.
Exactly.
Be a wallflower for the gram.
Yep,
Are you serious?
Yep. So back in the day.
So y'all just pay to get dressed up and just look.
Essentially. So back in the day, Mother, when we used to go to the parties and old house parties, I was going to demonstrate it, but I'm not going to demonstrate it. Mm-hmm. It would be okay for a guy to walk up to a girl behind her and they start dancing.
And dance. That's what parties was. Yeah.
But now, that ain't we ain't doing that.
Really?
No, we're not doing that.
So what do y'all do? Oh, you just told me. Y'all just go
We
get
stand
a table.
around, you chill. If you drink, you drink. Now you can go out there and mix and mingle, but my point is not like that.
There's no people in the middle of the floor dancing.
So that's the same they do at night, they do at daytime, is that what you're saying?
So this is what I bring up the night party because that's something you do when you're younger. With my people being in our mid-30s, we getting up that age. So we ain't out at night no more.
Oh.
Who out at night then?
People younger than us.
I thought you'd be out at night.
Partying though. I mean, at like our clubs or partying.
So they still are doing club stuff. You just aren't a part of that
Right.
anymore.
So wait a minute. So what do they do at the club?
What we used to do, basically.
Maybe I don't go. They probably still just standing around.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, bottle service and section life is taking over the club.
Yeah, and they ain't got no money. They got bottle service, section life, and pink notices on their gas and electric.
So at the day party, it's just an opportunity for us to go out, hang out, and be home by 6 o'clock. At that point, our day is done. Because we get
So do y'all work?
Well, day parties aren't on Monday morning, Mother. You know what I'm saying?
When is it?
But now, because they had ditch day, you were there. That's what she said. She told me. Ditch day, and of course we're not in school, so they are ditching work.
Right.
Oh yeah, But that's not a frequent thing though.
Yeah. What is that again?
Ditch day?
Yeah. It's not all the time.
Yeah, it's seasonal. Yeah. They have one in June actually.
What, a ditch day? Everybody call in?
Is that when they go down to the little sand lot?
No.
Who?
No.
People ain't going to work.
So everybody don't go to work. They ditch that day, call in sick,
or whatever,
and go. And so supervisors, y'all know where to go at now.
Y'all didn't have ditch day in high school?
We not. That's what the point is, that we're not in school. We are ditching work. That was what I was saying.
Oh.
Ditch? Yeah. No, people just ditch days.
No, I mean it was an actual day. Like
it was every day. People just didn't go to school.
No, but it was that's true. But it was a day designed though. As seniors, so
y'all have a day on the calendar.
Yeah, senior, and the school allows it. The school allows them to ditch.
Oh, in school they have a.
Yeah, they have a school ditch. It's a senior ditch day.
So where was you hanging out? Where was you hanging out at?
Who? I didn't hang out.
All right.
I went to maybe the club maybe 2 times, 3 times.
In your lifetime. So what did you do though, like for fun?
I don't know.
All right.
Hang out with my friends.
Where?
Like amusement parks or stuff like that. We had little house parties every day.
See, thank you.
Cookie never used to have house parties and stuff.
Okay, so what were the house parties like, Mother?
They were fun. They wasn't full of. They back in the day. We weren't drinking. We weren't smoking. We weren't doing all that stuff. We were just in there partying, having dances, and fun. So the parents were there most of the time. Especially on pictures.
You talking about Cookie, her father, or Cookie Rita and them?
Cookie, my
her father.
No, they're all my family, you know.
Cookie and them.
Yeah. You keep forgetting that. They're not your family. They're my family.
Yeah.
They weren't there because
I'm talking about the name.
Yeah. Cookie girl.
Right, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
But we all were kids, or you mean as an adult?
More younger.
Younger.
Oh, okay. No, I'm talking about what you do as a young adult.
What's young adult?
Let's just say
20s.
20, in your 20s, yeah.
Who's working? Like children.
So you weren't hanging out though?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. Shannon?
I hung out briefly, but not when I had my second child. When I had my first child, I was a teenager. So I was 19 or something. And so I was still like young. And so I would hang out and...
Where?
I would go to DC a lot. I would actually kind of bounce around, like close, like states.
What?
I would go to like the NBA All-Star things. I would do stuff like that. I would go to. We stayed in DC mostly.
You see?
What?
Go keep talking.
That was it.
No, that's not. No, keep talking.
What else? What did you say?
Where else? You were going to the All-Star weekend. What else?
All-Star week.
You going to bike week?
Bike week. I went to bike week.
Now,
bike weekend.
No, Mother. See, in this, I'm gonna move on.
Okay. What's wrong with bike week?
Yeah, what's wrong? What get to
Shannon,
your point.
The point is, she is not the innocent young lad.
What? I gotta be not innocent because I went to bike week.
Because you went to bike week, why she got not innocent?
This is what I'm saying.
Where did you go?
I ain't going to no bike week.
You ain't been yet. You go to NCAA.
I will never go to bike week.
Why? You go to NCAA.
Why you won't never go to bike week?
What is it?
CIAA? I ain't gonna bike.
What is NCAA?
So because you would never go, what that means that you're innocent?
No, this is what I'm saying. Those type of environment, it's almost like respectfully freaknik.
That's what I heard, but we wasn't freaking.
Okay.
But so everybody there has to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying.
So why are you trying to poster child me?
Though that type of mix.
What do you know about that type of mix if you don't even go to it?
No, let me say this, Michael. I think that this is what you're mistaking. Like, we want to go because there's a hype. The funny thing is this. There's this hype about going, but guess who invited me and Tiffany to go?
Who?
2 older women, right? It was the funniest story ever. I wish Tiffany was here to like laugh with me about it. So we go with these 2 women. So we're like 20, 21, something like that. They're 10 years older than us. So they're older. They just like to go. They just like to go. They like some people just like really like to go to be in the mix, but they just watching. They're not really participating. And so these women, they about 10 years older. So they, as you know, you're older than them now, right? They weren't like that. They were very like sophisticated, calm women. So we go down there with them. We share the room with them, but we're younger. So we just like kind of bored. We're kind of like their children, just like having to go everywhere they go because there's so much traffic. I park my car and we just get in the car with them. So we get down there, and one day we in traffic, and Tiffany was like, I'm not doing this no more. I cannot do this anymore. I'm getting out the car. And I was like, no, listen, I'm getting out. Out of nowhere, she opened that door and get out the car.
Why?
Because she was sick of these old women. She opened that door and get out the car, and I ran out the car. And
but y'all go back to the room? Right, y'all was sharing the room with him.
We didn't go back to the room until late o'clock. I don't know what time because we had to find our way back. Probably like a cab or something because we didn't have my car. And they were so mad. I worked with them. And that lady ain't talked to me ever since. And she was such a sweet girl. She was so sweet. But, I mean, that was my friend. Like, I can't say trapped in the car. But she got out.
So what did y'all do, though?
When she got out?
No. Oh, she didn't want to be around them no more.
Yeah, because they were just boring.
So what did y'all do that wasn't born?
Nothing. Walk around and but when you're young, you like that. You just walking around. You just got your little outfit and you just you're in the mix. They weren't like that. They wouldn't drive to IHOP or whatever restaurant they going to. They driving there. They just were on vacation. We out to have fun.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I understand exactly what you were saying.
No, you don't. You know what? You always want to paint the picture of something.
Right. So, but what I wanted to say is that even though we weren't at their speed, we still weren't at the speed that you're talking about. We just want to be out and we're young. We just want to have fun. But we out in nobody hotel rooms. We ain't doing no stuff like that.
I'm not insinuating that.
I feel like you are.
No. This is what I'm saying.
I feel like my scarf is slipping. Is it?
It's doing something.
Should the front be showing?
What you mean?
It's loose. It's almost like
it's like it's loose. Okay, go ahead, guys.
This is what I'm saying.
Just zoom into you as you talk.
Bike week and All-Star weekend, and it's like
you looking for a baller.
Girls ain't really going there because they enjoy motorcycles. They going to have. I'm not saying you. I'm saying they generally going there just to have a good time, party.
We rode on a motorcycle. It was scary.
Right, I'm gonna go ahead and just move on.
Well, okay, you go there.
My girlfriend ain't going to bike week.
We didn't. I wasn't nobody's girlfriend.
I didn't say you were.
Oh, okay.
My girlfriend ain't going to All-Star weekend either.
Your girlfriend ain't going nowhere.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like
y'all going together? Or she gonna wait for you to get back?
Right.
What did you raise, mother?
Exactly.
What did you raise, male chauvinist?
Anyway.
No, so anyway.
That's why he don't have a girlfriend.
They're right. They like enough of you. But no, like we enjoyed ourselves, but it wasn't like we was out there chasing men. Like it wasn't.
Bouncing from here to the DC nightlife.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on.
But it was better than Baltimore.
I'm agreeing with you. But
it was because and this is the thing. We didn't like Baltimore because Baltimore was so hood. Like in DC, they had Dream nightclub. The celebrities are coming there. Like it was.
You hear the language?
It's a different experience.
You hear the language though? The celebrities were coming there. You see the mix she was in, like trying to be. But it's cool.
I don't get it.
Of course you
because you want to
shout out to Aloysius.
You want to act like
she don't get it. Okay, you got it.
No, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
who would want to be in a better environment?
Yeah, it was just a nicer environment.
I'm agreeing with you in
what's
principle.
the problem?
There's no problem.
Why you acting like it's a problem?
There's no problem. But you was outside.
Okay, all right.
You claim you weren't outside, but you were outside.
I didn't claim I wasn't outside. I said after my second child, I wasn't doing.
Prior to this conversation, I didn't used to go out. I didn't do nothing. All that kind of stuff.
I don't recall that.
Where's the beef?
We're not addressing beef today.
Oh, we're not? Okay.
No, it's past.
Okay.
What we're talking about today is there was a video floating around. Well, this is the first topic. Well, no, that's a little light. Let's get the heavy out the way. Sean.
Oh.
I know. Sean John. We got to get you, buddy.
What's his name? Sean John?
Sean John Combs.
His name is clothing line.
Isn't his name John?
Oh,
I wonder. That's a good question.
What's his last name?
Combs.
Oh, you said something else.
No, I said Sean John.
Sean John is. I thought his middle name was John.
A video everybody knows just surfaced. I didn't say resurfaced. Just surfaced of Diddy.
Sean Love Combs.
No, he changed his name.
Which
is the perversion of the enemy.
That wasn't love, brother. Brother Love, that wasn't love.
Where love represents God. Love is God, and he called himself love and acted so demonic. Okay, go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
You want to be the host so bad, but you just ain't.
A video was released of Diddy abusing his then girlfriend.
So it's just on CNN 24 minutes ago. Go ahead.
His then girlfriend Cassie, physically abusing her. React.
My initial reaction was my heart opened. It felt like my heart opened up, and everything just spilled out. Like I was just emptied. I couldn't believe it.
Why?
It was so. It's so gut wrenching to see a man aggressively handle a woman like that.
Mm-hmm.
But not butt. I mean, just like, he flung her to the floor, kicked her, and it was just very violent. And I just, it's just sad. And watching her just sit there like in a fetal position, trying, you know what I mean? She just looked afraid. Like it's just sad. I was just sad. Yeah. And then as I was scrolling over, I missed one of them because he was also throwing vases at her.
Yeah, I seen that too. Yeah.
What? Right, vases.
Yeah,
he dragged them.
Then I didn't even see. I think I probably just stopped watching it or something.
He dragged her.
Then I see he's dragging her.
How many times did he kick her? How many times did he kick her? 3 times?
Mm-hmm. But you dragging her across the down the hallway. Sad.
Mother, react.
I don't know what to say about it.
Did you see the video?
Oh yeah, I seen the video. I would look at people and first of all, he paid her off right after it happened the first time. Like what, the next day or something, he paid her off?
Yeah, recent. Not the first time.
No, when this video first, I mean, when he did this.
Oh, he did pay her off?
I thought of that.
Oh well, what I read, I don't know if this is what you're talking about. What I read is he paid the hotel $50,000 to give him the video.
$50,000? He paid a hotel $50,000 and they took it?
And during the raid of his house, they think the feds found it.
Found the video.
And they released it. Is that what you're talking about? Or no?
Wait, hold up.
I hope that's a lie.
Hold up. Because if that's the truth,
they all should go to jail.
Wait a minute. Hold up. That's a whole new subject.
I just wish y'all would have told me that my hair was flying.
I thought that. Did he pay her? Did she get paid behind this?
What he said. She got paid behind a lot of stuff.
But Mikey is saying is that the reason why we're just saying this is because he paid the hotel for.
But what did she get paid for?
She got paid for just what he went. Whatever. We don't know what she got paid for.
I'm sure this is the part of it.
Yeah, I'm sure this is the part. We don't know because she can't speak about it. So we don't know what she got paid for.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't know.
Okay.
I don't think we know.
So we only know around what time, what year, when she got paid.
She got paid last year, November.
Oh.
I mean, if she should be paid by now, right?
But wait a minute. They paid. Well, if that's true.
What? Did the hotel took the money? Mm-hmm. I just.
Yeah, because if that's true. If I was her, I would go to the hotel now.
I don't understand why the hotel with $50,000. Is that a little bit of money?
And maybe somebody in there. But if that's true, I would go after her. If I was her, I would go after.
Security or something might have said, I'll get rid of the tape.
If that's true, if I was her, I'd go up to that hotel now. I would own the whole chain. I would.
We don't know what Cassie got up her sleeve.
React to the video.
I had to react to that part first though. I was asking about that. And saying you could see that he lied for one, that he was never abusive. As he said, he was never abusive. That he lied. It's almost like. I want to say this, too much is given, much is required. People get in these positions that they think they have so much power that they can do anything to anybody and it's okay. And they can't be taken down. And there comes a time where what's done in the dark is going to come to the light. Eventually, it comes out. It comes out. So what he has been doing is coming out. And He's totally wrong. The way he hit her, and I don't know what she did. If she did anything, it don't even matter. Doesn't matter. We have to learn how to control our anger and our temper or whatever, because it's going to cost you. Period. And what's it right now cost him? It's probably everything, which he can. Or I don't know if it's going to cost him everything. It's going to cost him.
And I've been thought about his daughters too. That's something that came across my mind. Like,
right.
If they aren't aware of how abusive he is, because they could be, we don't know.
Yeah, he might be abusive to them.
Yeah, we don't know how he is.
Behind closed doors. Because he has the twin girls, right? Or
it's twins, but he has another little girl that they're all the same age. But
is he hitting them?
It was just sad.
Is
not, and it was. And the thing is just that it's not just humiliation for him. it's not humiliation just for Cassie, it's humiliation for the whole family. And then they're young, so they are.
But it's not just humiliation for the whole family, Shannon. It's humiliation for people that follow people and believe in people. Yeah. And it's like, oh my God, you my idol. I want to one day do this.
Which is why you should not be idolizing people.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't idolize people. But people look at people and look at them to, I can do this and I can get it. Yeah, inspired. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my inspiration. And how are you leading your life where other people are following you and you're doing this stuff? This is and nobody's perfect. Don't get me wrong. No, nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. We all fall short. We all do stuff that we ain't got no business doing. But we gotta learn how to stop and think. Because if you ask him now, was it worth it? It'd be a whole different story. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? All the abuse?
I wonder.
What they would say?
He would say.
So,
some people just are mad that they got caught. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're not upset of what they did. They're just mad that they got caught.
I'm gonna approach this from two sides. Not the sides you're thinking, the healed nigga and the real nigga.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about those sides.
I'm gonna be the healed nigga. So, first of all, I feel bad for Cassie. I kind of shared the same sentiment as you did. Like watching that kind of stuff is cringy. It's gut wrenching. It's uncomfortable. It's just a tough watch. And like you said, she was defenseless almost. Not even almost, was defenseless.
Not almost.
And you feel bad. I feel bad for her, especially because even after the lawsuit, she's probably still going through a lot pertaining to that whole situation.
And then now
that it's
out.
She got kids?
Yeah, she had children.
And now that there's actual footage out now of it's like you have to relive it all over again. And you don't know how that impacts her new relationship, her family. It's just a lot.
Is she married?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw something where her husband said.
So thoughts and prayers to Cassie. That's definitely, it's tough. A part of me though, I not necessarily feel bad for Diddy, but it's like when you see somebody
I did feel bad for him too.
When you see somebody that at that low of a point, it's sad.
It is sad.
It's sad. And I've been at low points, and you can kind of that's not necessarily footage of me at a low point. But you can go back in your mind and rewatch your behavior, and you feel like, damn, like that was me. I was doing that. Like it's.
But here's another thing that I think, and I don't know if it's true for everybody. I don't know, but I mean, what do y'all think? I think like we do stuff right, and you do get a chance to go back and see it. So, most of the time when you do something the first time, you very seldom, unless it's something very, like murder or something like that. But like the first time you hit somebody, the first time you do something, or you're in an abusive relationship, it's like you get a chance to look at it and look at yourself, like you said, and I see myself. But sometimes you just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. Till you're just so out of, because that was out of control. To run out of the hallway with a towel wrapped around you, that was just totally.
And is that the worst he's ever done? That's the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you don't know if
because he's in public, so to speak. Like, so what will he do
behind closed doors? Yeah, he's in public right there, but behind closed. But and not thinking, and you out there and you in public. How many times you ran out? And because you had money, I can pay you off.
So I think that's the crutch, is that you can become, or you can feel like you're now invincible. Is that I can do whatever I want to do, get away with it, and just
give them something. It's like buying gifts for people.
And that behavior perpetuates internally until you, like for him to. It looked like he was like a Marriott or something, like Sheraton. First of all,
it looked very regular.
Yeah, I was shocked.
Yeah, it looked very regular. And I was like, is this his wing? I'm confused. Like, why is it?
I was very shocked that he was at the Hyatt
And then
place.
he had a seat. in the middle of the hallway and throwing around flowers. I'm just like, this looks like a regular little hotel.
And but to have that amount of disregard
for
people like
that they could come out
in the hallway and see you.
Well, they said he was drunk.
So that's the thing, and then was he still inebriated? You know what I mean? That he just didn't. He just like you're not going anywhere, and he's going to do what he see. People go to any extent because they have to save themselves. You understand what I'm saying? So like, I remember when Joss, she was little and she left the house following behind Alicia one day. She was like 2 years old, and they came and said, Shannon, Joss isn't in here. I was in the house cleaning up, and I had on a sheer robe. Like the robe was like sheer, but I was about to get in a shower. All I did was run outside. I had nothing on underneath that robe. Nothing mattered to me because I had to find my child.
Right.
So what he has to do is save himself, or whatever was controlling him, or whatever he was afraid to lose mattered more than him being naked.
So he must have heard
he heard. I think he heard her leaving. He woke up as she was leaving. She was trying to leave while he was asleep. I would have dropped them bags.
Her?
Yeah, because she had bags.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it made.
He's woke.
Oh, the alarm.
I want to approach this delicately.
You want to be ginger?
It made me think about all the other videos we've seen over the years of domestic violence. Now, respectfully, you were in some bad situations, right? Do you feel any kind of way when you see that kind of stuff unfold? Does it ignite? Not ignite, but does it trigger you in a way?
It don't ignite. It don't ignite.
Not ignite, because ignite means like sling blade, but like.
No, but
you're detached from it. It's like that's their situation. It's not.
Yeah, yours. I mean, it's just wrong. Period. So it doesn't bring back anything like haunting to me or nothing like that. It doesn't do that. It doesn't do that. But just to see it, and it's not just. It's for, so I'm not taking away from a man beating a woman. It's anybody.
A woman mistreating a man.
Or somebody beating somebody up on the street. It's just period. You know, it's just a whole scenario of doing stuff like this.
When I got in that fight, I think I told you that before, when I got in a fight on a bus, the girl was like, she always bullied me. She was a verbal bully, but it was very subtle. But you're trying to bully somebody. And I'm not really fazed by you, so I'm kind of ignoring you. But one day she just got on my nerves. And I was like, she's just going to sit across the bus and say my name. And I said, don't say my name again. How you going to tell me I can't say your name? You're not the only Shannon on this bus. How you know I'm talking about? Like, how you know? But she wasn't getting like, how you know I'm talking about you? Like, I be talking about anybody else. I said, don't let me hear you say my name out your mouth again. And all she said, so if I say Shannon or something like that, and I just came across the bus and like started hitting her, but she didn't hit me back. So I realized we were no longer fighting. We were never fighting. I attacked her. I felt like I'm attacking her. So I got off of her because there's no fight. This is no longer a fair fight. I'm attacking this girl. She's not fighting me back. She's afraid. She's scared. She's over like in the corner like this. She thought that she could bully me. She thought I'm going to be. She was a year older than me. You thought I was intimidated by you because of your age, because you're older than me. You just don't know my personality. I just don't care about you. Ain't really doing anything to me. You're just talking. But on this particular day, you got on my nerves. My point is that I felt like I was the dominant person now. I'm attacking this defenseless person. She's weak now. Let me get off of her. And that's how I look at it. It's like he's attacking a weak person. People attack weak people. And like to our conversation, like when you were saying something about women doing things to make men feel low, it's like I don't want to make you feel, if you feel low because of my presence or something that is true, it's not me trying to make you feel low. Right. This is just the circumstance. But I would never try to make a person feel low. I don't want to do that. Even when I know I can. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to a person. That's hard.
So that split second decision of getting off of the young lady, or one reacting and then reacting to her not reacting and getting off of her, is admirable self-control, if you will, at a very young age.
Kind of.
Because it goes to Mother's point, is that now when you look back, it's like that split-second decision can cost you everything. And this video reminded me of the Ray Rice video in his situation.
Right, did make me think about that.
But just think if she wouldn't have had that decision of leaving her alone, and she'd have kept on.
She could have killed her.
No, not even that. Just beating her up, and enjoying this moment. Then you could continue on to the next person.
Right.
You continue on to the next person.
Because now I just like, I'm feared. Everybody on the bus see me.
Right.
Handle my business.
And this is how some people get.
You're intimidated by me now. Because the funny thing is that the next day, the people who are even her friends, or were her friends, was like, I'm so glad you did that. She on my nerves. She always talk about somebody. She needed to be dealt with like that. I'm so glad, girl, because these are her friends saying this.
That's how people are.
These are her friends saying. I was just sitting there and I wasn't trying to do anything to her. I just got tired of her thinking she was. You're not doing. I gotta stop you real quick because now you're starting to get on my nerves. And you're not gonna be sitting right in my face talking about me. You know what I mean? But yeah, like. Them people, good Shannon. I mean, it became a whole conversation, and
her so-called friends.
Yeah, by her friends, but that could have puffed me up,
right?
And made
no pun
me.
Intended.
Oh yeah,
no pun intended. Not about you, Puff. It's me about you, Puff. Everything ain't about Puff.
That could have given me some carriage. I did not mean to say that. I did not mean it like that. Yeah.
Look, ain't nobody talking about him.
Yeah, but that could have given me some type of false sense of like, I can deal with it. I bet you say something. What you want to say? Why are you looking nah. No, right? You self-control. I don't feel like I had self-control totally because I shouldn't have even touched her. You know what I mean? She provoked it. That's my way of responding. But so that I don't think I had self-control totally, but I did realize I was now the aggressor, and I don't want to be aggressive.
So it made me think about the Ray Rice situation because he lost everything.
Everything.
I mean,
he was just down prim and proper on Mother's Day.
Oh, really? Shout out to Prim and Proper, Barry and Janelle. You're doing a great job.
Oh, you know Prim and Proper?
They own Poppies too.
Oh, that's their place. Mm-hmm. Oh, the food was good then. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go down there then.
So what Ray Rice doing? They still going around talking about domestic?
Is he a domestic violence advocate? Well, not advocate. He's a anti-domestic violence.
I guess, but he lost. He lost everything.
He lose his life.
Well, no. Well.
He was brought down.
Right.
He was brought down.
And watching that video, I remember when that happened because they were arguing, and
she tried to defend him, didn't she?
Well, she spit on him.
She did. But she did defend him.
Oh, you talking about
afterwards?
Oh yeah.
She spit on him.
She spit on him, and
remember.
Then he just.
You see it? Her spit on him?
Yeah,
I can't remember. It's
and
so
then he hit her. But my point is, and I'm juxtaposing this with Diddy. When he hit her, he knocked out when she hit her head on the elevator. And that one decision, like he
could have killed her.
He could have killed her. And with Diddy reacting the way he reacted and kicking him on the ground, all that kind of, and thought like you don't know what could have happened in that moment, at one moment of rage, and now.
Well, there's a lot of people that's in jail for a one moment of rage.
And they killed.
I've met him.
Oh, when you were Scared Straight?
Yeah.
And your Scared Straight program?
I've met him.
What unscared you?
What? Shut up.
He's not a scaredy cat.
Speaking of that though. No, I'm not gonna go there.
He didn't catch it. Sit that thing for a minute.
So that's your bully segment segueing us to our next topic.
Mm-hmm. What's the next topic? Oh yeah, the bully.
What bully?
You wasn't bullying. That girl was the bully.
Oh, the man. Yeah. You ain't never find a video.
Of what? The fight?
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about it. Bring it up.
There's a video floating around the internet where this dad is talking about defending his daughter because there was a young lady that was bullying his daughter, and after several talks with the student, several talks with the parents, she still kept bullying his daughter.
Okay.
And him and his. Okay, what?
He said brothers.
So they had conversations with the parents.
What was that? Okay, you just did. Like, oh, okay.
No, I'm saying okay. I didn't know all that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know. All I heard was I didn't hear him say all that.
So he decided to teach the young girl lesson that was bullying his daughter to beat up her father. To bank him and his brothers jumped our dad. As a response to her.
Where did you get all this information from?
He said it.
In that one video?
It's 2 videos.
Oh, yeah, you said us one video.
No, it's in 2.
I only saw one.
But the second one is him explaining why it wasn't a one-on-one fight between him and the dad. And he was saying how you got to teach her a lesson that in life things ain't fair and a bunch of malarkey.
And he was doing the Lord's work.
Right. As parents in the room, one, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Because you didn't know Shannon was being bullied.
When?
When the girl was bullying you.
I don't classify that as bullying, but she was bullying, essentially. You're right, but I didn't.
Was in high school
I don't look at it.
You were in high school?
Yeah, she was bullying me.
Quote
because
unquote.
I know what bullying is. I just didn't feel bullied. Does that make sense?
I understand.
Yeah, but that is what she was doing. She was bullying me.
So attempting
to bully me.
For the sake of the conversation, Shannon was being bullied. If you knew about it.
Oh no.
I didn't know about one of them.
You did? Who else bullied me?
Who else bullied me?
What was this?
It was Heights?
It was Heights.
I wanted to bring that up.
I didn't get bullied. That was not me.
Who was it?
That was Dawn.
I was one.
No matter who it was. It was with me. It was mine.
Yeah, I wasn't getting bullied. And me, that was all. Yeah.
I remember that day like it happened 5 minutes ago.
I know you did. You did. We don't need to talk about it.
That was such a joy to watch.
Right? I know. I don't want to talk about it. Don't even, because this is not going to look good for any of us. So what? Because it was just let it go. Let it go.
I was saying
it was kind of similar to what this guy is saying.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
We're going. Can I make sure you edit this out?
And we're back.
Wait, so I can for a moment.
If you're just joining us, we're talking about the bullying.
Shannon had to go fix her scar.
The bullying
situation. If I knew
situation.
Shannon was being bullied at that age of 18 or 17, how old were you?
14.
14? I would have went around there.
To the school.
Yeah.
And as the parent, and did what though?
I would have went to the principal, talked to the principal, and had a request to meet with the child and help their parents.
Well, at that time in our lives, I think I probably would have said, she's going to be on my bus.
Who, my mother?
No, the girl. I would have probably let everybody know. The girl is going to be on my bus. And when we get to Woodlawn, I'm going to show you who she is.
Oh, yeah, I probably been up there too.
Yeah, we would have probably just dealt with who we were back then.
Oh, yeah, I probably would have talked to the little girl.
We would have dealt with we would, like, it's like what I wanted to do with, it would have been we were nothing like how we are now, right? So,
thank you. So I'm asking you about back then. How were you?
Okay, so back then, would I have to try to reason with her? Sure.
I think that because the girl didn't do
anything,
didn't physically done anything to me.
Because I would have had to hear what Shannon was saying.
Yeah, I would have. Right.
Yeah.
And she probably would have said she probably would have said something sternly to her. I can't see her be like, "Hey, young lady."
Yeah, I probably would have said.
She would have been like stern, very stern, very.
Because me and this girl used to be in school together, and I don't know, we bullied each other. We didn't like each other. Mm-hmm. For some reason, she would say something to me. I would say something to her. Say something to me. And it just went on and on for just the dumbest stuff. She didn't like my color of my clothes. I it was just stupid stuff. Right. You know.
Sometimes it's not really bullying. It's like we just don't like each other.
Yeah.
Right.
And then she brought her people up to school one day.
Right.
When they was bigger than the tree branches.
It's at the time.
So goddamn big.
It was like the girl who followed us home that day. And I don't feel like she was older than us, so she was out of line because she was now an adult. We were like 17. She's 21, right? So now you're out of line. But remember she
followed. From the Spectrum?
No, we worked in it was called, I forgot what it was called. But yeah, like wherever we was that was the issue, that one, you're older than us, but I never felt bullied by her. You say something to me, I say something back.
Who's the
you
we?
Say something. What do you mean?
Who followed? Who's the we that they followed?
She called her crew.
Follow you home.
To follow me home.
To Hanky House.
I went to Hanky House.
Right. That was you at Telespectrum.
No, I wasn't. I was at another place. But yeah. So I didn't. But my point to what you're saying, like, she didn't bully me. Like, you didn't bully me.
What happened that night?
We fought. What do you mean?
Y'all ended up fighting?
Yeah, it was a big fight. Y'all wasn't there yet. By the time y'all got there, it was over. The police were there. And more people were there. So all those people that y'all saw when y'all got there, weren't there yet.
In front of Heike house?
Yeah,
when
it was
Junie
only
came outside?
Yes, it was only 2 carloads full of people that day. Somebody had a baby in the car. Like it wasn't. She
carloads full of their people.
Of her girls, right?
So who was helping you?
Michelle stayed in the car with me.
So you wouldn't get Quezzy?
I went where it was more people at. Like what y'all going to get Mikey and Malik?
So who was helping you fight though?
Damn, they were going to help me fight. I went into the house to go get Quezzy.
Right,
so all of us came out.
You weren't there.
No, I wasn't there, but Junie came out.
Yeah, I went in there. I'm going there to tell them because I know they're there.
Right. It was just you, Michelle, and Quezzy fighting.
No, Junie was fighting. Heike was out in the middle of the street. It was in the middle of the street. No, Junie was out there in his boxers. The whole neighborhood came outside. It was like a whole.
It was like a block.
It was like a black
fight party.
Yes, it was like a black fight.
The black fight.
So how did it end?
The police was called.
One of the neighbors called the police.
Somebody called the police. Yeah, the police was called.
But the girls got beat up.
No, that what happened was I think so. I finally get to fight the girl 1-on-1, and like I remember like slinging her on the car or something because she wouldn't let go of my hair. I'm trying to get her off of my hair. And let me tell you all I was thinking about. She told me stop getting this fake hair in my hair. So I let this girl, she got putting fake hair in my hair like I was bald head. Well, at this point, I basically was bald head. My hair was so thin. My hair finally is starting to grow back. And this girl will not let go of my hair. And I'm slamming her, like trying to get her off of my hair. So I'm like, she was smaller than me. So I was able to like really like aggressively like kind of handle her. And I'm like slinging on her, get off my hair. That is all I was thinking about. She is not gonna rip my hair out. It started growing back. But so that's kind of how it stopped. More so because Junie was hitting her. Junie was uppercutting her. And so I got a man out there fighting for me. Ain't nothing they can do. What they gonna do? So she leaves and she go back and get all of her crew. Junie just happened. They lit it up before his part. So he knew the people. So it was there. Yeah. He knew them. Really? So it was a total loss for her because she can't even do nothing because he knew who they were. Wow. I mean, they was down there with sticks and everything.
I remember.
Yeah. And Junie stayed coming up to the job in this big old van with guns in the for a whole week. I was so embarrassed. Just following home, making sure nobody did nothing. And I still have a stick that Junie gave me from that time. I still have it to this day. And if anything happened, I take it right about under my seat and put it on my lap, waiting for somebody to do something. I will knock you out with this stick. I will knock you out with this stick.
Junie knocking them out.
You've been bullied a lot, low key.
I think so. You ask me what do I do? I can't. These are, one time I had to sit back and say, do I really? Am I the problem? But I'm not.
I think some people just. people just don't like certain people.
Certain types of people.
Right.
Well, so I've been bullied.
Who bullied you?
And I don't classify. I'm kind of like you. Mm-hmm. I don't classify it as them bullying me. But they are bullying me because I'm not responding to you. Right. I'm not giving you the energy back.
Right.
And you know that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That makes them mad.
And I think that also makes them feel like they are the aggressor. Mm-hmm. Like they might think we're scared because we're not even entertaining it at all.
So there were times where I was bullied in middle school by a guy. And I actually,
is that the guy y'all had me flinging around in the middle of the hallway? I'm trying to stop that fight.
I was walking away.
And I think Mikey did something. I think Mikey got mad and went up to him like, Mikey, no! And I'm in the middle of trying to stop these boys, and they got me flinging around the lockers.
And Junie came up there.
Oh, I remember that.
He came up there.
He was always coming somewhere.
He came up there. But he never approached him because luckily that day the guy didn't show up. He didn't come to school. But I was bullied in middle school. I was bullied. Bullied is such a strong word.
But that's he said. I get what you're saying.
I was bullied in high school.
I feel like I'm bullied now.
I was bullied.
I think people try to.
I think people I think they not subconscious. I think they are subtle bullies.
Subtle,
very and because of my personality, because of our personalities, we kind of like. I think that I know that I can explode, and I don't want to. I know
where this can go.
Yeah, I know it. You think that I know where this can go. That what you're doing, This ain't safe for you.
Nope.
And it ain't safe for me. So let me just say that.
And it's more important, and more importantly, it ain't about you, it's about me.
And the thing is this, you don't realize where I can take this. You think it's going to stay right here. And I'm about to, my desire is to escalate this so far, you're going to wish you never even knew I existed. That's the problem.
But then the thing about it is that at the end of the day, you'll be frowned upon more than them.
Exactly.
Yeah. So in the total end of it, it ain't about them.
Yeah.
It's about me.
And that's
about me. It's about my character.
Yeah.
Yes. It's about my character. It's about how I choose to carry myself.
I mean, and then I think like I've been saying, I've been told, why don't you say something then? And I'm like, you don't want me to say something.
Just like,
and I'm thinking inwardly, I would say even to you don't want me to say something. If I say something, I'm ruining everything.
Right.
Like everything is about to be like, just flush it. But you are going to need something greater than a snake to get what you had back up out of there, because it's about to be done.
They're not worth it.
That high school fight I had at the 7-Eleven, that was a result of me being bullied.
Was it real bullying?
No, it was. Bullying? Because the guys kept picking on me, and they were
just messing with
me. And they knew I wasn't responding, to the point where my homeboys were getting mad at me for not responding. Like, bro, you make us look bad.
But one of them was beat under the car, wasn't he?
Yeah, and I told them.
Who got beat under the car?
I told them.
What the beating under the items?
I told them
today.
I fought them one-on-one, and they still kept going. I said, bro, just leave me alone. If this goes outside of school, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
Right.
And my homeboy called me and said, what's going on? I said, they still going. So we be there at 2:00. And it just got bad. I actually felt bad that day. Look like
that they got beat so
low
bad.
Key, I felt bad. Because we could have went to jail.
What did y'all do?
Beat the crap out of them. They really got hurt.
One of them was
unconscious under the car.
If social media was then what it is now, we'd be in jail. We've been in jail.
And that's the thing. This is why, like, these kids, I be looking at them like the stuff that we used to do. And not like I was doing anything that like you didn't know about, but it's like the stuff that we used to do, like what we're talking about now, it's just like, I would never want nobody to record me doing that stuff. Why do y'all be pulling out y'all? Why I don't? It's not that. That's not like my biggest accomplishment to be like beating somebody down. Like I'm only at this point. I'm defending myself. Well, I got provoked to a point. Why do y'all think that's cool to be like recording it? And then like you said, you know that you're like, I'm trying to stop it. What we did that day would have landed us in jail. They would have been. They would have been. Nah. Things that we've done would have landed us in jail, and it's like, no, I'm not. Don't record me. I don't even think to pull out my camera.
Me either. Yeah, I don't get that. So
we didn't talk about the video.
Oh yeah, go ahead. The police.
So the guy grabbed his brothers and they jumped the man, jumped the boy. I mean, jumped the guy's brother.
What you got to tell the whole thing again because nobody knows what you're talking about now.
The video we're talking about is the father defending his child from being bullied by another student.
7 years old.
7 years old. They had conferences with the parent and the student, still bullying, and to no avail. He took his brothers up there. He took his brothers up there to the school and jumped the girl's father.
First of all, we don't even know if it's true.
We don't know if it's true, but for the sake of conversation, what do you think?
Allegedly.
And even if it is true, and if you really jumped somebody, took somebody, so now you're incriminating yourself more.
That was
if it is true, that's kind of like, okay, so you're incriminating yourself because you did have this person jump. So they can press charges against you. So that's one right there. And if you met with the young lady and her parents, if they did met with the parents, you can't blame a parent for every child's action. You just can't. And then, like we just said, people jumping people and beating people down. How are you teaching a 7-year-old child something but putting fear in her heart or making her feel bad that she got her father hurt or whatever? You're making this about a 7-year-old child that probably can't even comprehend what you just did.
Or what lesson you were trying to teach.
Or if you really did it. And if you really did do it, what did you show your daughter?
Right.
What did you show your daughter? That it's okay to go out here and jump people and
then
get on social media and talk about it. Now I'm incriminating myself. It's a lot that you can run down to this because it don't even sound like it's true. It may be true. I ain't saying it ain't true. It may be true. But if I would jump somebody down there and said it, then here's my proof right here. You did it.
Well, wait a minute. They went up to the kids' school and did it in front of the kids?
They did it in front of the little girl.
So at the school? So it wasn't
I don't know where it was at.
That's what he said.
He said it was at the school?
Well, he said he did it in front of the daughter.
He did it in front of the yeah.
So where was his daughter? You don't know if he was there. Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Well, if he's on there talking about it, his daughter probably could see social media. If he really did it, they did. Okay, that's okay. Let's say that. Let's say he didn't tell his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Why you don't want her to know that?
Right.
If you didn't tell your daughter,
she's been through enough.
She been through enough. Okay, I mean that's fine. Okay, that's fine. But why not tell her that I got somebody to jump this little girl's.
You know what I was wondering? I wonder how if they had conferences with the parents, how did the parents act in a conference that made him feel like that was the next best step? Like like you meet with somebody, parent, be like, no, I think this is their child. This parent seems like they really are, bothered by their child's behavior. I don't think that the parent is just like whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like what did they get from meeting with that father to feel like the next best option is to get him while he's in front of his daughter and beat him up?
So what is the next step? If as a parent, the healed version of us, as a parent,
I would have never done that unhealed.
Well, here's the deal.
I'm not beating up your father to make it.
Well, no, I'm saying what's the next step? So
in the daytime, the next step is to take the parents to court.
Yeah, you can press charges.
You can press charges. You can press charges.
You can press charges with the child if you want.
Just a child.
If you feel like your child is in that type of danger, you really can.
Yes.
It's because, and I think
it's a 7-year-old.
Yeah, why can't they?
No, I'm asking. I don't know.
Have you seen the police on TV on them videos?
Arresting kids?
Them little kids?
Yeah, they be arresting kids now.
In class, and go to school with putting the handcuffs on them.
Yeah.
So if he felt like he really wanted to teach her lesson, he should have had her locked up.
Right.
He should have took her and pressed charges against her. That would have did more harm to her, or not harm.
Or put it like that. Talk to the parents like, listen, she's still bullying her. Because I wouldn't even feel comfortable pressing charges on a 7-year-old little girl. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing it. She's a kid. Even though I don't like what she's doing, I'm like, I'm not going to do this to this practical baby, right? That's number one. Number two, I would say, listen, I don't know what else to do. I'm going to press charges on your daughter. Can you really try to figure out how to get her to stop picking with my child? But I'm going to say this. Where are the people in the school? Because this is the thing. We a lot of time we blame parents for what children do when they're outside of the parents' authority.
Right.
When they are in school, they can act like totally different creatures. And I know people who think, I think the school is just saying this because I don't think this about my child. Your child is acting different when he's with or when she's with you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So why are we blaming now we don't know his situation because I didn't see all of it, and I don't know if he shared all of this, but why are we blaming the parent for what a child is doing in the care of teachers? Because I do look at those teachers a lot, like, how did y'all let that happen? How did y'all let this happen? Why? We have come to the school and that we've had conferences about my child being bullied. Why are you not watching these two children to make sure this child is not being bullied or this child isn't retaliating? Why are you not watching them? That was my issue with my daughter. Why didn't y'all, when she came to y'all and told y'all X, Y, and Z, now y'all want to be mad because she took matters into her own hands. But when she tried to get help from y'all, nobody wanted to help. We're not doing that. And so once I made them aware, the principals aware, that's what happened. She reached out for help. None of the teachers helped her. Now we had a bigger issue. So why are we blaming the parent? If they were in school, why is he blaming the father and the mother for what the child is doing outside of their care? I don't think that's right. I think that they could have went to that school and dealt with the school. But guess what? Get her out of that classroom. Because if y'all can't watch my child and she's getting bullied, we got kids killing themselves left and right because they're being bullied. Get my child out of that classroom.
I'm about to say, do you ever transfer schools at that point?
I would do. I'm going to do what I have to do.
But I'm not going to beat somebody up.
I'm not going to attack somebody.
Attack somebody's parent.
Yeah.
And suppose that thing would have been. That's why I don't even know if it's true.
It could be.
I don't think I believe it either.
It could be true.
It could be.
I mean, because here's the deal.
Well, why would he prove it?
But you don't even know because some people just do stuff.
Content.
But and here's another thing. You don't even know. Just say thank God if it is true.
I hope it.
Thank God he ain't had no gun on him.
That's what I was thinking.
The one that was getting beat up.
Or thank God it didn't. Thank God that the guy who was getting beat up didn't have more strength to overpower them, and then somebody pull out a gun.
Or I mean, who says the beef is over now?
Right.
That's
why I'm trying, because you're boldly on there. It's almost like you beat me up. Now you
humiliated me in front of my child, my daughter, who I'm supposed to protect.
And now you publicly bullying me.
Right.
What makes you any better than?
Right. Then men are different. Are different.
Yeah.
Men are different, and he could find a problem with that. So I hope it's
true.
I hope it's not true. If y'all saying that,
either,
I believe what he said because he said it, and if he said it, then I believe it. I don't understand why he felt like that was the next step.
I don't believe it.
I hope it's not true.
But if it is true, if he get locked up, we see him on TV.
Hypothetically, if it is true, that was not the next step.
And then he said he was doing the Lord's work.
And then that part.
I'm doing the work of the Lord. The Lord told you to stop that man on the street and beat him up, have him bite in front of his 7-year-old daughter.
Now,
I can't say what the Lord told somebody to do, and I'm not going to.
I know we keep doing that. What y'all told me, he ain't tell me to do it. But I think y'all might have been right because I had stopped the man the other day. I wasn't confused. He told me he only made $2.
The real nigga has entered the room.
Oh no.
Now there is. I want to ask you.
Beware.
There is a world where okay. This is what I'm saying. I was at work one day at Comcast. And I was working in the lobby. And the lobby is face to face. You interact with customers. Mm-hmm. So some of them are bold enough to cuss you out over the phone because they don't never see you. Mm-hmm. And some of them are bold enough to cuss you out in person. Mm-hmm. On this particular day, this young lady was bold enough to cuss me out in person. Mm-hmm. I wasn't responding to her. Mm-hmm. And she was with her boyfriend. She was with a man. Mm-hmm. And he was just letting her go.
Because he wished a real nigga would.
I was being berated. I was called fat.
Were you fat, baby?
I wasn't even fat.
You was probably fat.
I was I ain't never gonna be nothing.
Why?
All about a cable bill.
Let me tell you, them people they don't play about that cable. Because you know I used to work for the cable company, and I was in the lobby like you was, and Mikey, I would do this. I would put my head down, and all they could see, which would make them mad, because I'm so silly, and I would be like this, because I couldn't stop laughing, and I don't want to look at them and laugh in their face, but my shoulders, and I'd be like, 1 second, I would just walk out and just laugh, wipe my eyes, like, okay, because it would be, they don't play.
Well, he wasn't laughing.
So nothing happened in that moment, but me and my homeboys had a conversation after that, and sometimes in situations like that, the man that's being attacked verbally by the woman, I would then go fight the guy. Because I can't do nothing to her.
Right. So you're gonna take your anger out on him.
And you with her letting her do it.
Yeah, you shouldn't let her die.
Now I'm fighting you.
Which I think that he's waiting for you. He's allowing her to provoke you so that if you do something, he has an excuse, right? Like, because why would you let her sit and talk to a man like that?
Well, because he come across the camera.
Yeah,
they can come across the camera if they want to.
So I've seen videos like that on social media where the girls are going back and forth with a guy, and the guy is...
Which is so weak of a man to sit there and let that woman do that.
So now the guy's beating up the guy that the girl's with. My question to y'all is, do you think... Because it's almost the same situation.
Wow.
Low key. Mm-hmm. That the girl is being bullied, his daughter being bullied by another student. Mm-hmm. He's not going to fight the child. Mm-hmm. So now, bro, I got to fight the father. Now jumping him was wrong.
No, fighting him was wrong.
So what's the difference between? So then you don't agree with, in my example, if the girl is disrespecting the guy and the boyfriend is there with the guy now fighting the boyfriend?
For what?
What we fighting for? I don't know why we fighting.
Why? Why are you fighting the man?
Because you letting her go crazy on me.
Okay, first of all, that's what he got to deal. He got to deal with that. And you gotta go home with that.
Yeah. Not me. I was like, dang man, that's what you do with it every day.
Right. He probably sitting there like, shut up.
Yeah.
He probably.
Oh wait, yo.
He might.
I'm in a doghouse. I had to just come in as a bodyguard.
He might got in the car and she might said.
You ain't even say nothing. You ain't even gonna say
she
nothing.
She might say, you better not have said nothing. I know
you better not say
See?
nothing.
See? All right.
See, that's what I'm saying. Well, because some women abuse men.
Let me tell
women
you,
abuse me.
I don't even like to wear certain kinds of clothing when I'm with Josh, for instance, because I don't want to draw a certain type of attention. No, especially knowing where I'm going. Like I'm like I don't want to do things like that, right? I am not going to provoke a man, especially while I'm with a man. I'm not going to do that. I know that's cause for trouble. I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna just be like, let me just
chill.
Let me just go somewhere else.
So you don't agree with that example either then?
No. That first of all, the guy.
Okay.
You're not going to give us an example that we agree with.
Do you understand?
No.
What? Understand what?
No.
Okay, fine. All right. That's
Understand
same thing.
Fighting the man?
Right.
No.
Why would you just reach over and fight him? Because you can't fight her.
That's what he did. He just hit him.
Well, not me. I'm saying in general.
No, but so you saying they just hit the man? They just start fighting the man?
Because
they didn't say they didn't say something to the lady for talking nasty to them, and then the man stepped in. They just hit the man.
Right. No,
I don't understand that.
And that's another assault.
And what if the man like has some type of like disorder?
I don't necessarily agree with it either.
Necessarily.
The healed version doesn't agree. But the real version. I can understand that moment of frustration.
I can't.
That you wanna. Okay, Ma. All right.
I mean, maybe we don't understand because we're women.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we just don't get it because I can't understand like, oh, he talking to me and look at this man talking to me and I'ma slap his wife. Like, I understand. Like, what am I slapping his wife for?
Yo, get your go.
Or if anything, I'm like, this is your husband. Get your husband.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, get your husband, bro.
Get your husband.
No.
Is this man? Can you?
No.
Ma'am, are you with? I can see me saying.
No. I can see me saying he must really treat you like crap.
Or I could, but if I were because I've had times where I had to go get management because people were acting like they not acting to the point where it's like I can't handle you. I'm not dealing with this. This is you don't not understand. I'm not fighting you over no HBO. I'm not fussing with you over Showtime.
That's another thing. And most of the time, so people come in the store and they talking crap to you and all this other kind of stuff, whatever. I just work here. Right. I don't care about these shoes, these dresses. I don't care about
none of this
the
stuff.
cable.
I just try to be customer.
That's
do
customer service.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
And at the end of the day, if they do get home and think about it, then they get to see how dumb they look.
Feel stupid.
But that is bullying though.
What? Microaggression. They are bullying. Because they're using their power as a customer.
Exactly.
Yeah, they are. And I just sit there and look at you because I have the power. You don't.
Right.
You have perceived power.
Right.
You have perceived. I can shut your stuff off and tell you can't have cable from us no more. I have that authority if I want to do that. What you want to do? Now you better take these giggles and this box out of here. And go on, girl. And go on. Worry about you. We about to close in about 5 minutes. Lock them doors. I'll see you tomorrow.
Have y'all ever been the bully? You said it too fast. I don't believe you.
No.
I'm only thinking because I'm trying to be fair to myself. I don't have that personality to bully. That's not my personality. I don't bully nobody. I can't even imagine me like, yeah, look at you with your dusty shit.
It ain't got to be that.
Give me another example. That's what I'm trying to say. Give me another example.
Bullying.
Just keep messing with people.
No.
I think we can now even though we don't have these personalities to pick on people, I think we could bully our family. You understand? I think we could bully people that we are in close relationship with, but not like even in the way that we're talking about like I hate your shoes like Kendrick Lamar.
No, bullying in the sense of I am using my
like making the person feel weak.
Position of power or authority as leverage or to leverage this particular situation.
Or I'm using my role. Like let's say if I use my role as a mother, for instance, and it's an authoritative role, I use that to bully my children. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I can see doing that, not me doing it, but I can.
Under your breath.
I said,
No.
What exactly?
I was just trying to make sure I understood what you meant.
So I don't bully people, but I can think of people that use your kindness, like I said, use your kindness for weakness, and I can see how they bully you. I can see how people
Wait a minute. I have to take a bathroom break.
And we're back.
Okay, you do that so you know what it's coming at. Okay.
So you don't think you were bullying me before Shannon got here?
For what?
Oh, today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm like, I was here before you on Earth.
About what?
These little tables. So you had this. No.
Well,
See,
it is bullying.
Because you had this thing that you do where you'll keep. You can do this. You need to 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 do that too. What you gonna do? I ain't gonna say nothing. But you need to do it. That is a form of bullying as an adult at its peak.
Well, you know the tables.
The
tables are clean.
So I cleaned the tables off.
They are nice and clean.
I cleaned the tables off, and under her breath she's saying, "You need to dry them off with a paper towel."
I wasn't under my breath.
I was trying to be kind.
I said you need to dry them off with a paper towel. I said we need to take a paper to dry them off now so they don't smudge. Say everything I said so they don't look smudgy.
Right, but what I'm
saying is that I understand what you mean, but I do understand what you're talking about. But is that bullying or is that something else? I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what it is?
What is it? Is it the microaggression I was talking
Snagging,
about?
actually. Snagging. With a sprinkle of bullying. Low key.
With a sprinkle of bullying.
I'm not gonna disregard what my mother, because at that point she's being mothered. I'm not gonna disregard what my mother's saying. Mm-hmm. And she's using that as leverage in the situation.
Right.
As bullying.
I guess I can see. But I do know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
So you guys have never been
go ahead.
What?
What is that called?
You know what? What you got somewhere to go?
Okay, all right.
You know what?
You lost your chance.
So I had nothing else to add.
He didn't exhaust it.
I had nothing else. Y'all anything else you want to talk about?
No,
I bet.
I wanted to talk about something, but I forgot to bring it up. I realized that we ain't gotta talk about it, but you can go ahead and
I'm gonna leave with this quote that I heard from a friend yesterday.
Oh, what is it?
What was it?
They said in this season of their life, what they're focused on, if it does not evolve me, then it will not involve me.
Who said that? That was just so funny.
So corny.
That's corny?
It's not, but
it's just like, it's like it does not evolve me.
It seemed like it was on purpose, but I can see that it probably just came out perfectly eloquent.
They probably heard it and just used it on him.
If it does not evolve me, it will not involve
me. So we offer Chicka Boomer now.
But I would like for you to tell your friend that we can use any situation to evolve us.
Just let it live.
Okay, I'm
sorry.
Let
it live.
Because you know what I realized? I think that we create boundaries unnecessarily when the only boundary we should have is our self-control. Okay, I'm sorry.
Let it live.
But you like it.
Oh yeah, he loved it.
I loved it.
But you know what? It's so funny because I have involve situations. Like, it doesn't involve me, it will not involve me. But I don't know how they meant it. I meant it like this: if it's going to persist in making me feel begrudged, you understand? Like, it's going to create some like sinful behavior in me, or make me. If it's not, I have to step back, because this is what I realized. We have boundaries, but we also don't respect people's boundaries. And I think that I've created more trouble for myself by not respecting people's boundaries.
See, and that happened with me the other day.
Because you're trying to be the bigger person. But well, this was mine, real quick. Don't forget, because I want to know what happened to you. I'm trying to be the bigger person, and they like, sis, why are you here? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't want you even around. Stop trying to be be gone. I'm like, you know what? I'm trying to be the big person, and I'm not respecting what they really want. And so we're creating issues for ourselves, and you know what I mean? Because you feel like you're being, am I wrong for not being a certain kind of way? That's where we have to change the position of our heart. I am being a certain kind of way. That's what I'm saying, the evolve versus involve, the evolve and involve. I am being a certain kind of way, which is lacking evolution in me. You understand what I'm saying? Versus respect what it is that they want, and you evolve outside of that, but still be you. Be you, but be you outside of whatever that situation is.
And I think that on both ends of the parties need to make their boundaries known. Because this person, they're making their boundaries known, and then you thinking you can do this sometimes, and then they're getting upset. And
Well, what happened to you the other day?
Nothing.
You let it say something.
I was, but we can talk about later.
All right. But that was that. That's all. You ain't asked us what happened with us this weekend. I'm so angry now. Not in a sinful anger, but like in a high anger. Because I was prepared to tell you.
What happened this week?
Something happened this
How was your week?
How was your week?
My week?
No, I was prepared with a response. So you didn't ask.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
I can do it next week.
Hold on to it. Living life is the longest thing you ever do. In the shortest amount of time, you only get once. Whatever your dreams, goals, and desires are, make sure you go out there and get the job done. And while you're doing that, remember his name is Jesus Christ and not Tom Cruise. So there's no such thing as Mission Impossible, because we can do all things through Christ that strengthens us. This was another episode of the Mike and His Mom Show. I am Mike. That's my mom. And that is Shannon. We'll see you next week on the Mike and His Mom Show.
Save that trouble for another day.